Oh, come on. Encoding overload. All right, we'll just do that, I guess. All right. Looks like we're up and running. All right. Attempt number 3. Let's get going. So, one of the things that I was thinking about that I want to focus on is trying to get some retirements. Couple benefits to getting retirements. One, it's better generally for me to stay at lower level, because the higher level I get, the more and more you feel the pain of not having access to better items. But also, there are some things that can be pretty good that we can get, like some early trading post stuff. So we're going to nearly entirely stay away from the Bone Shaper. I do think I know one level where maybe Bone Shaper is actually going to be pretty good. But we'll figure that out when we get there. I'm going to play a banner. I think I'm going to play a lot of banner early. This is fine. 8 loot tokens. That's a fine goal. I want to get this searching through the Oak quest. Although Banner Spear doesn't feel very good for that quest, but maybe just like an invisible Blink Blade can help a lot. Let's see. Winged Shoes. I think I've settled on Winged Shoes Poison Dagger being a pretty decent setup for Banner. Next, who are we going to go? We'll go a 4-man. Let's put a Deathwalker in there. What do I want my Deathwalker retirement goal to be? Go for Dangerous Game and just get it really early? I think that sounds pretty decent. So let's go for Dangerous Game, and we'll just try to have this done by, like, Scenario 5 or Scenario 6. Like, maybe we'll try to get this Dangerous Game retired before going to bed tonight. I want a Blink Blade. 100 gold. Good. That's exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. Yeah, new campaign. We're gonna do better this time. I don't know. I was way too overconfident last night, because like I generally don't think of Raven's Roost as a hard level, and I don't know. I got pretty thoroughly punished for it. I feel like either Gem or Drifter. I feel like both of them work here in the final slot, so it doesn't really matter. And maybe I'll throw Gem. And what's the retirement goal here? 5 herbs? I like it. Amulet of Life has done well for me. Then we can go leather armor. I like that. And let's get going. I'm going to try to do this pretty fast, too, I think. At least theoretically. I'm happy with these cards. Boom. That's good for Banner Spear. Only short rests, only long rests, 5 or more cards. We'll go only long rests. Deathwalker, I definitely want Rest and Shade. And I think I do want Fluid Knight. I'm just not going to play it in the first room because I want to build up shadows. Maybe I don't go for Wave of Anguish. Well, the Wave of Anguish is pretty good. Let's grab Forceful Spirits. I need a late card. I just want every single card is the problem. Maybe I could go no Shadow Step. And then am I going to try no Wave of Anguish? I want multi-target. I want to have a teleport if I'm playing the multi-target, because I'm going to try Call to the Abyss top. My goal is to get a bunch of shadows in the first room, and then send all of them into the second room and get some really deep Anger of the Dead wounds. 5 or more monsters, never play your lower initiative, 1 or more of each monster type. We can force that. We just have to remember it. Kill Nunu before its first turn, never do a basic action, never go below half health. Well, that sucks. Let's make sure we grab invisibility. And Sand in the Hourglass. And finally, for Geminate, I really want to bring Smoldering Hatred. I haven't been playing Smoldering Hatred, and I don't know why, because I really like the card in general. Feeding Frenzy is already off. I want Reshape the Guys and Reckless Jab for sure. Changeling's Boon feels like a bait. I keep putting this Bless in my deck and just never drawing it. And maybe I just won't run Smoldering Hatred. I'll run it over move 2, heal 2. That's good. Suffer damage while you long rest, kill an undamaged enemy, never kill an enemy. Maybe at the very end we can suffer while we long rest. Alright, we're going to try to go quick. Here. Oh. One thing that I was thinking of that I didn't actually get was going through the Strong Foundation storyline. So maybe after this level, I'll make a Drifter, and I'll give the Drifter the Strong Foundation, and we'll just go play that as level 2. And then I actually think that in the Elemental Cores level, that Bone Shaper can actually do decently. I believe that in my core. Hopefully it's accurate. Hopefully. Because the thing is, like, if I play in, like, lower player count, it'll be relatively weak monsters, and you only have to survive, I think, 10 rounds. And Bone Shaper just has so many cards. Like, I can lose cards, and it's no problem. We can't go for any masteries here, so we're literally just trying to go fast. So we'll set Call to the Abyss and play Lingering Rot to move forward and Poison. We'll go slow and try to get off a double hit. Ooh, or Blinkblade can be in the middle and heal anybody who took damage. I like both of those options. I'm hoping that Priest runs over this way, and then maybe we just go late and we pull in an Archer. And then finally, I don't know, it doesn't matter. What was everyone's retirement goals? I think Banner's was 8 pieces of wood, right? Kind of annoying that you can't check it here. Blinkblades was 100 gold. I want to, like, spam gold on Blinkblade because I want to get the shop as soon as possible. Alright, we'll double check it after the level to remember everything. What if I, like, go late and try to double wound over here with Incendiary Throw? I could just miss and be sad, but I could also just hit. Okay, good. The guard isn't going super late. The priest is healing. This is pretty good. This is just about best case scenario for everything. All right. So I will just move forward here. It's a little deep, but we have boots to guarantee that we go first next turn. And then I'll run here. Hopefully I don't get a -1. Okay, well, Well, that's definitely not supposed to wound, but I'm not going to complain. Definitely was not supposed to. Alright, what's her name ran away? Actually, I could sand in the hourglass to make this thing suffer now. Or I could just get off 2 attacks for 3. I think I would rather hurt the archer than get off an attack 3 into this guy. And then finally now... I'm gonna attack this guy and pull him. If I just pull him here, that has them in an unbreakable wall. So maybe I use that. Because, like, Deathwalker could just go really fast, tag this guy and step here, or maybe tag this archer, since the archer is super low. I like that. Tag the archer and then step here. And then Banner can just buff up her own damage on Unbreakable Wall and hit both of them. And that's pretty dang good. Or... I can Javelin, pull the Priest in, and then I hit all 3 of them. It's not too much damage, but, like, I just pull this guy in and then I push him away, and it's fine. Blink Blade. Let's look at Gem. Gem... I could just disarm this guard. I really like the idea of getting Gem right here. If the priest... If possible, getting Gem on top of the priest. But maybe we could just go fast and get some poisons. Like, come here and poison both of these guys. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I don't want to switch, though. I'm just going to play these 2 cards, and we'll figure it out when the time comes. And then on Blink Blade, hitting the guard almost feels like a waste, but there's not much better for me to do. Yeah, let's just hit the guard and, I could immobilize him with Sap Speed Bottom and just hit him and back off with Twin Strike. I lose an attack 3 of effectiveness, but I'm not super upset about it. Let's just go with this. This sounds pretty good and defensive. Okay, he's ranged anyway. This is all good. So I just want to tag this guy with my Call to the Abyss. And then I just move here. And then now, Banner has her formation. So we'll just pull this guy in. Hey, Brian. And we get to attack everybody, and let's poison this guard. Oh, missed the one guy I cared the most about. What are the archers doing? Okay, I don't want to push, because I want him to have disadvantage. So... don't push the archerer. Don't push the archerer. Do push the priest. But now the priest is going to heal this guy, right? So Gem gets a chance to run in and hit him. So... it's not going to be super amazing. But... oh, my drag down's not going to work from here, I don't think. But it would work from right here. But for some reason you can't start an ability like drag down in a wall. Maybe we get a +2 and kill this guy? Nice. You only did 1 playthrough, right, though? So you have, like, the other storyline that you can play through? Because, like, with just 1 playthrough, you're guaranteed to miss at least, like, 6 of the available scenarios, I think. It's quite a few of them. So I can hit him for 3 with advantage, or just hit him twice and he's poisoned, so there's no reason to not do that. And then maybe I leave him low, and yeah, now Deathwalker can just pick up a shadow out of him pretty easily next turn. And so I'll just get Blink Blade closer to the action over here. Gem gives disadvantage from Hornet Stinger. Is that the name of the card? Yeah, Hornet Stinger. Alright, and Banner took a lot of damage, but it's fine. I can go fast and I guess Resolved Courage doesn't feel amazing. I'd rather get a Disarm, but I don't have anybody on him to make that happen. Let's have Blink Blade come down here and kinetic transfer the priest into the corner. And then Blink Blade's going to stand here and go really slow every turn. So I'll just move over and loot and do that. Deathwalker is going to grab a shadow out of this guy. Forceful Spirits needs a 0 to kill, which is like super, super, super sketchy. And then here in ranged mode, oh, this is really not amazing. Okay, I need more to go into this archer. I could just heal Banner. The problem with this is that then I'm really, really just hoping that, one, the archer isn't super fast, and 2, the Deathwalker kills the guard with an attack for 2, which is super not guaranteed. -1 is out, though. I wish I had a useful bottom. Oh. With regroup, I can move someone here slowly to move the Deathwalker there. But then she wouldn't be in range of what I want her to do this turn. So I can have her Black Barrage instead. And then she still kills with a 0, but I would want her to go slow. What about Geminate going slow? Move 3, go slow on Geminate. Oh, I can't go slower than 50. That's really annoying. But it's also fine. And now that means that Blink Blade is free to target this guy. Alright, I like this decision more. Nice. The guard is standing still, and so the only thing he can hit is Gem. But also I'm going to underspeed him so that he doesn't have the shield. And so I resolved Courage using Geminate to make this guy immobilized. He wasn't moving anyway. But now I move Geminate to this Hex. It means that Gem will be the focus of this priest who is actually hitting kind of hard. And I can move Blink Blade too. 1, 2. Oh, I guess I can't move Blink Blade. Okay, this is actually kind of sketchy. Please pick up this kill. Mark him. Yes, good job, Deathwalker. And then now I can leave the archer marked as well. And then I guess I just pick up this money, right? And then now the Blink Blade runs over to that archer. Oh, I don't even need to use my boots. I can just make it there. Oh, no. I'm gonna check. Is kinetic transfer supposed to... I'm just gonna undo it and move with jump. But oh, it is all adjacent allies and enemies. I don't know why I always think that the card is just enemies. But that's not a big deal. We just move here with the boots. Oh, I mean here, because I might as well pick up a loot token, right? And then everything except miss kills this guy. Good. That's a pretty scary sentence to say. Everything except miss kills. But never punish. You've played through both storylines between digital tabletop simulator and real life. Okay, yeah. Have you done all 3 of the Algok stories? Because, like, 2 of them are, Alright, I guess I move here and hit this guy. It's not an amazing attack, but it also means that I don't get targeted and I crit. So look at that. And then we should be able to just hang up on this guy really easily. And this room is a lot easier on 4-player than 2 or 3, I think. I just want to make sure the Deathwalker is able to go fast enough and tag this guy. Maybe I just teleport onto the shadow to get there. Yeah, it's fine. Blinkblade has to go slow, so it's going to be... I haven't taken any damage, so I'll just run up and hit him. Like, I don't know. Here, I'm stuck in bad mode, but I just move, switch, muddle myself, and attack him for 4. That'll do pretty well. And then, unfortunately, I can't disarm him, because I can't pull him, and I can't move myself and move an ally. That would have been nice. Maybe I just go fast, because that way if he gets the 9, he doesn't multi-target me. I just go fast, attack him for 2 with advantage, and back out. Okay, cool. He's just healing. Yeah. I was thinking if he's just healing, maybe I just set for the charge. Oh, but we'll just crit him. Alright, and then I think I'll just pick up this token. And then move as far away as I can. Muddle myself. Don't need the curse. Alright, we did A damage. Then Deathwalker just hits at range. Gets the mark. Oh, beautiful. I think Blinkblade kills here. I'll let Deathwalker get the money. She could use some items. Although I think she retires early. I think she was killed 2-2-2, right? And so now Blinkblade is relatively likely to kill. Nice. Good job, Blinkblade. Did I just do my first basic action? I'm gonna just undo it and see if I just did my first basic action with that move too. No, I've already done one. Okay. Well, that's a fail, because I really would have liked to have kept that battle goal. But we'll just move here and kill. And we got it all really easily in the first rest cycle. I have 4 shadows out for Deathwalker, and I still have Eclipse. Let's see. I guess I just move this shadow here to heal Banner Spear with Rest and Shade, because why not? Then Blinkblade doesn't need anything, so we'll just get closer. And here, I don't even really need healing. I'll just slowly move closer. Probably set Horn Beetle up right now, because why not? I can drop a ranged guard and we don't lose any stamina. Oh, I should have given Blinkblade that money. Banner can pick it up. You've done 2 of the 3. The summit, and the only one accessible getting by fist. Okay. The end of the Snowflake Algox line has a really insanely hard level that can be a lot of fun, but is also frustrating. My day was fine. I was at work for 11.5 hours, so not much of anything there. I mean, you're not wrong. It's not a bad day, but I am definitely tired. I think I dropped temporal. No, we'll drop sap speed, because I want Blinkblade to get a lot of money. Blinkblade's retirement goal is to have 100 money, and I would like to hit that pretty quickly. I really like the boss at the end of the fist line. Hello, hero. But the puzzle for him can be really weird, where you have to like set up the totems. I did not understand the instructions for that boss, like at all. I did not understand it even a little bit when I first read through it. It made absolutely no sense to me. I was like, you need to surround him with 8 totems, but you only have 4? I don't get it. Lingering Rot could be pretty good here. We don't have... Yeah, let's keep Lingering Rot to potentially play. I think I want to keep the Sunless Apparition for a late teleport, because my goal is just going to be to get Shadows in and get a good Anger of the Dead off. Which maybe means that I just need Deathwalker to be standing, like, right here. And then she should have line of sight on everything over here. And I want the Shadows over here to get wounds and retaliates on all the guards over that direction. And then I can maybe throw a Lingering Rot that way. Which means that everybody else, all of my other 3 characters, are just focusing on killing, like, the Archer... Probably the Archer here first, and then the Archer here. But it also means that I just can't drop any of my cards. I actually maybe would drop Eclipse if... Alright. Blinkblade, get a drive recharge going. I don't see any reason not to. And maybe I just sand in the Hourglass and I can heal up the City Guard a little bit. Gem can take a nap. Banner can regroup herself and... I guess tip of the spear to be standing and ready to go. And Deathwalker, I guess I just move my Shadows closer. Most of them can move too. Only this one can't. And we'll drop Lingering Rot for now. We'll want to play it when things have grouped up a bit. So heal. Move. 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 And then Blinkblade with a very nice Sand in the Hourglass. Dude, I hate... I'm like, what were they thinking of here? Putting this obstacle here and the guard here? It's like, you're trying to save the guard, but if you do, you get punished for it. Like, I don't understand what happened here with this room. Maybe we'll drop Smoldering Hatred. Alright, we're all ready to go. Let's just go. And I want to just, like, move everybody out kind of quickly. So, I think I'm just going to go ahead and rest in Shade here. Maybe I even Fluid Knight. Let's do it. Let's rest in Shade Fluid Knight. We'll mark somebody. Maybe we get the shadow out of him. Maybe we don't. Let's move for 6 and try to get off some incendiary wounds, maybe? Let's move Blinkblade. I would love to move him in and go invisible, but maybe I can find a safe way to get a couple wounds off with Cascading Reaction. And then here, I'll play Firefly Swarm and Into My Embrace, and we just go either way with it. We can either move in, attack something, and pull it in and switch, or if things have grouped up, unfortunately a move 2 is not very good. Maybe I do that with Selfless Offering. I can move in and I can either heal, or I get the move 3 and I can attack something. I think this is fine. We'll just have to see what happens. What are the enemy cards? Because I also could just back Banner out now.
Inside the gate, and the breadth of destruction becomes quickly apparent.
Okay, yeah, this room is very scary on 4-player, but it's standing still guards, which is really good, and low damage archers who set traps, which I have 2 characters that can use. That's so good. I did play Incendiary Throw, so maybe I want to go here. Or I could just attack this guy for 2. If I go here, this archer sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he would target Banner. No matter what, Banner is taking multiple archers. If I go here, this archer sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang. So basically, no matter what, Banner's taking 3 archers. But it's like just 3 archers. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna send her down here and just hope that she gets these wounds off. Hey, we got it this time. Okay, that's so weird, because Incendiary Throw was working correctly on day 1. And then I saw in, like, somebody's Discord post that it wasn't working, and it's just not. It just always wounds the target and only the target. So we missed out on a wound on this archer, but I don't think that's going to be a huge deal. Jim's Mastery is bugged since you can't change forms during your long rest. Oh. Yeah, that is really annoying. They need to just give you credit for it if you long rest. Oh, come on. We can drop Unbreakable Wall. Alright, good. This is +3 difficulty. If I move with jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Archer and then into Archer, it most definitely is hardcore. Let's hit this guy, and do I poison him? Jim could run 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack this guy for 5 and pull him through the trap, and he's getting hit for 3. I don't need the poison on him. I think Jim just kills this guy this turn. Oh, what are the priests doing? Moving and healing. I think this guy should go this way, right? And this guy will go here. So this will be fine. Yeah. Okay. That is fine with me. We're moving all shadows 6. And then what am I attacking? Maybe I go for the elite archer here. I like that. Mark him. That is not bad. And then Blinkblade will focus on that. Or does Gem focus on the elite archer? 1, 2, 3. Attack and pull. I like that quite a bit. And then Blinkblade can just go over here and go invisible or something. Blinkblade can run up to the priest and go invisible right there. The only thing is that if I'm not in melee mode, it'll be hard to hit this thing, and I'm gonna want somebody to be over here with Banner Spear. If I go right here, Banner Spear can pull this guy in, and disarm him at 21 initiative. Oh, I didn't play the attack with pull. Okay, well, that's fine. I will just selfless offering right here. I was definitely thinking that I had gone with the first plan, but that's fine. So now I just go fast and I double attack with Mind Spike into my Embrace. And so I into my Embrace this guy. It's an attack for 5, and I pull him into the trap. And so he dies to a -2. And then I get an attack for 4, 5 because of the poison into this guy. Blinkblade goes fast, and... Ooh, Blinkblade could just poison himself to hit both for 4. And then run away with... with, like, kinetic transfer. Blinkblade could twin strike the archer. I want to make sure I'm faster than the archer. Although we just saw 14. They do have a 16. So maybe I'll just go ahead and... I'll go with these 2 cards and we'll figure out what to play based on what the monsters are doing. Because I may need to just run. And then here, I think I do like Javelin with Rallying Cry. Pull this guy in, disarm him. It means that I should be focused or tanking the archer, but I do have 7, hopefully 8 health by that time. I didn't tell anybody about all of the deaths that I caused last night. Nobody needs to know. I mean, I'm not going to tell them. Are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them that I caused a full party wipe? All right. I need to get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Triangle pattern. Yeah. Dark Fog just barely doesn't really do much of anything. I could teleport in with Forceful Spirits, like teleport here. And then that sets me up to Anger of the Dead the following turn, although I really wanted the shadows way over here for the Anger of the Dead. If I run in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can hit this guy. Which maybe means that Geminate focuses on killing the archer. Let's go with this, and we'll figure out what we need to do based off what has happened so far. Oh, I love guard standing still. Immobilizing Priest is annoying. Maybe I go invisible on Blinkblade now. They went over the Rainbow Bridge. No, Bone Shaper died. Bone Shaper died and is hopefully gone for good this time. No one ever said I have integrity, so... Let's see. Twin Strike does good damage into this guy. Invisible would do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Gem is going to hit this guy for 5 and pull him through the trap. So Gem basically kills this guy. Which is making me think that I invisible just because it does some damage to this archer. Maybe I had just allowed Jim to attack this archer instead. So let's see how much damage I get out of this, and then we just won't use our bottom or get this experience. 0? Oh, okay, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, and then now I can even pick up the loot. Good, 8 gold. Alright, well, these guards were very cooperative. The Nuzlocke challenge is like a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Well, not that much like it, but we are basically just playing the game regularly, but with permadeath. Man, my Hornbill Carapace is only giving me 1 damage again. Because it's attack 3 instead of attack 4. So we're playing on the hardest difficulty. If a character dies, then the class is completely dead. I restarted because I lost a level. So I had won 9 levels in a row, but last night we lost a level because I played really poorly. Serious question, in hardcore, can you bail on a scenario you're losing and come back later? I don't think so. I did, like, go into a scenario one time just to run and get the chest and then abandon. And I think that that's okay. But I'm not, like, I don't want to get, like, 80% through a scenario, see that it's going to be basically impossible, and then go back to town. That feels like running from a trainer battle in Pokemon. Okay, so Deathwalker is going to move 4 and Forceful Spirits. So I want Deathwalker to get the kill on this guy. So I'll just hit him with this, although it should be an attack for 4 instead of an attack for 3. I don't understand what's wrong with the Hornbeetle Carapace, because it's not what I thought it was. It's something different that's wrong. And then I think I'm going to pull this guy into the trap. Ooh. Okay, that miss is fine. I'll just pull him here, and now he's the guy who I will disarm, and then we dodge his attack for 5. So we'll Rallying Cry right here. I don't need the poison. I'd rather put it into the Elite Guard. And then, unfortunately, this pull isn't going to get me anything. Maybe I just go right here because that's a pincer movement, and then I can go fast pincer movement and move away. And Deathwalker now potentially could pick up 2 kills, but it's not very likely. We'll hit this guy first because if we get a +2, we kill him, and then we'll hit this guy second, and we'll leave this guy marked since he's wounded. But maybe we just get the crit? No. So we'll switch the mark to this guy. And he doesn't die this turn, but he dies the turn after. He is going to hit Deathwalker for 5. So that's a little unfortunate. Okay. Well, we have cards to lose. We'll drop the summon. It's fine. Now this guy dies, so I think I'll just Anger of the Dead. Is it worth anything? I get a wound, and then if anything walks through here, I get a wound. Or I could just attack this guy and kill him. So we'll see. Blink Blade still has time tokens. Can't go invisible. I mean, I mostly just want to make sure I don't do anything super stupid. Maybe it's time to back off and start going after some of these guards. I could kinetic transfer and push this guard into this trap. And I think I have my poison dagger still? No, I don't. But that's not a bad possibility. Come down here, push this guy up. I run away from these, and it'll make guards run into guards. And it makes the priest not target Blink Blade either. So hopefully it's not the 8-speed disarm. We saw the 8-speed immobilize last turn, so we know it can't be that. Blink Blade gets a loot token this way. I'm content. Gem. We're in melee mode. A drag down hits both of these guys, so why not? So we'll just go fast and drag down. No, because I don't want to switch because I can't switch back out of ranged mode. So we do not want to switch with whatever we play. I could just play the Icebound Quill's Loss. I could just disarm the Elite Guard. That's pretty dang good. And then here, I just back off and attack this guy with advantage. That's good. Okay. Disarm out of Priest is annoying. Where are the archers? 32. That's fine. So Blink Blade's gonna get disarmed. I think I even called that they could play this card. So of course they did. But guards not moving means that Blink Blade is still safe. So we're content. And with all of the archers down, that's like the scary offense. Oh, I should have. Oh, I don't have boots here. That's fine. I'll just step onto this guy and disarm. And then he will shield and poison. Here we will just go ahead and wound these two enemies. And then everybody else is standing still, but that's fine. We'll get out a 5th shadow and then short rest and move some shadows. Blinkblade cannot attack, so the bottom of this, move in here and make these guys suffer. Priests do still have their 9, but they don't have any other fast cards. And I have 1 time token for next turn, so I can just short rest and go invisible. Let's see. Banner's pretty full health, so Blinkblade will get a short rest going. Gem. I could just poison this guy. I'll go fast, immobilize him, and back out. It switches me, but that's fine. I don't mind being switched at that point. Deathwalker. What is my goal here with Deathwalker? I mean, I've got wounds on these guys. I could just Fluid Knight and hit. I wish that these things were grouped up a little more. I guess if I had a shadow right here, that's a decent Lingering Rot. Let's short rest and play Black Barrage to move shadows. And we'll see if we can get shadows closer to these guys for potential wounds. And maybe I just send this if these guys are all still right here. And then I don't need to long rest. Oh, but my battle goal is to long rest. What monster types has Deathwalker killed? Man, I wish I could see which monsters I've killed on Deathwalker, because I do not remember. I don't think it was a priest, so I need to make sure she kills a priest and a guard, and hopefully she got an archer. I actually kind of think she didn't, though. So we'll see. Eclipse is totally fine to lose. Sand in the Hourglass is what I want to play for my bottom here. But if I lose Experimental Adjustment, that would be worse. So I'll just go invisible and do a ranged attack. And then I'm moving shadows, and I'll just hit with a Fluid Knight. We're in very good shape here. Of course, it's the 9 out of Priests. They played their 3 fast cards back to back to back. That's bad for Blinkblade. He has some cards to lose, though, so we'll just, maybe I'm just running him out. He would survive that, but then I can't go invisible. And so now Blinkblade is just going invisible and just running away and doing nothing else. Guards are hitting powerfully. So I will immobilize and then just back away. Very unfortunate for Blinkblade. Also, this priest backed out, so now I don't have a good Lingering Rot. Oh, but we didn't even set up Lingering Rot. That's fine. Who am I targeting? Maybe this priest? Crit would kill. I don't think I've crit on anybody. Not yet. Wait a minute, is this challenge even possible on that Canon Automaton Night Demon scenario? Yeah, 100%. I was thinking about that level earlier today, and I have a plan for it. It'll work very easily. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh, no. And what did they say? I mean, I don't really care because the only correct opinion is that Shackles is like a B tier class. Definitely not bottom tier, but they said I must be the Antichrist. It sounds about right. All right, Blinkblade runs away and is hopefully slow enough to not get bopped. I could just Anger of the Dead and throw it into the priest, but that would just be rushing. I'd probably just move here and hit both of these guys for 3, which does pretty well. If I back up 2, I can push this guy into a trap. And then we just want some help over here. And a really fast disarm does that helping. Nice. This works really well because I can just go right here. Just involve pouring gasoline on the computer. Yeah, I know. You were the first person who was getting me to play Shackles, and I don't know. The first one I played, it went pretty decently, and I really liked Shackles level 5 card, and I like the level 9 card, but a lot of the stuff in between. I like the level 1 loss where the next 3 sources of damage, something within range 3, suffers the same damage. I like that loss a bit. There are a couple good Shackles cards, but the cards that it has, to me, do not make up for really bad initiative, really bad movement, and just, like, a lot of the fundamentals just feel really bad to me when I'm playing Shackles. It doesn't really matter who I mark. Alright, we'll mark the poison guy and we'll crit him. Delayed malady and the item to get it back. Yeah, the cracked mirror. Wow. Wow, I like totally screwed Blinkblade. I ran everybody away and now there's this priest. Well, let's just kill it. Why did nobody help Blinkblade? What was I thinking? Oh gosh, we need a +1. I've got 2 curses, a miss, a -2, 3 -1s, 2 zeros, and we need one of these 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 and 13 chance for this to go well. Yeah. Okay, Blinkblade is going to be long resting and then have his dead body in the very middle of the scenario. Oh, no, Blinkblade's just dead. Dude, these priests absolutely went to town on Blinkblade. He did exhaust to cards, though, and not to damage, but it means that I have to be standing, like, right here, or he's just dead. Which is really bad. But, like, the priests didn't heal for... Is that 4 turns in a row? And three turns in a row, they went as fast as they possibly could. You played it in a way to hoard negative conditions and amp up raw damage attacks. To me, I mean, there's no AoE if you do that, though. Well, there is Infection Purge, but then you suffer so much damage when you play Infection Purge. I constantly felt like I was suffering damage, and then I needed to heal myself up so that I could then suffer more damage, and it always felt like I was I could never heal enough. And then setting up for a good turn would, setting up for a good turn would mean that I just have to heal on the following turn. I can just double hit this guy and pull him in. That seems pretty good. That should do good damage. Deathwalker is running up to kill this, and Banner... Well, Banner's running up to try to kill this first. They're guaranteed to not go fast and attack now, because all of those cards are in their pile. Blinkblade died right here, which means that this guy's still hitting here, and this guy's going here. So I just have to worry about these two priests. I could just, like, eat all of the Anger of the Dead shadows. We'll just see what we need to do. Okay, move and heal is what I expected. Our initiative works well against move and heal, so it's fine. Oh, I definitely don't want to move into both of the guards. Maybe I just hit this guy since it's move and heal. That means Blinkblade would be safe. And it increases the odds that I kill him. We can also eat 2 shadows with it, because I don't need these shadows for anything else. And we'll get 1 out of him. Nice. And then I move this shadow here, and I'll Anger of the Dead him next turn. I made bad card picks. That's not a thing. Well, I think the last time I played Shackles, I was just trying to try cards that I hadn't played before. Man. Escape scenarios can be rough on Shackles because they're all about burning bright and fast. Yeah, definitely. And even go out with a hurrah when they exhaust and you give like 5 curses, I think. It's something like that. Alright, we run this way. That way this guy wouldn't run onto Blinkblade. Oh. I guess now I don't get to attack him at advantage. So let's run here instead. Run here and attack him at advantage. You're good. I didn't. It's fine. Oh, he healed the wounded 1 health guy. What do I do? I mean, I need to keep Banner here, just so that nobody would attack Blinkblade's body. Move 3, disarm? And then just short rest and go fast and hit this guy? That's fine. I'll just hit him and move shadow. Wow, they're just shielding again. Oh, is that what I got at advantage? Nice. I didn't even look at it. I just saw that it killed. Let's just hit this thing right here. I like the other level 9 card a lot more on Shackles. Because, like, if you just wound yourself, you suffer 1 at the beginning of every turn, and then you can also suffer 3 at the beginning of your turn. And so it's like the beginning of every single turn. You can suffer up to 4, but you make something suffer up to 7. Like, it's a lot of damage. Oh. I really don't want to wound myself, because I don't have the heal. Oh, and he retaliated. Okay, I'm just not gonna Just not going to do the reckless jab, I guess. That's sad. Please kill this guy. It's never enough. I guess that means that I move this shadow under him. And now I wound him. And that will kill him next turn. In order to get past yesterday's bloodbath, you can just kill a bunch of new characters, mourn for them instead. Nah, nobody's gonna die here. I'm even gonna long rest. And I'll Fluid Knight that guy. And immobilize, good. It's not the ranged attack. So Deathwalker wounds these two. Then hits this guy. Does not mark him. Geminate immobilizes this guy. And that'll switch to ranged. And then now, maybe I run up here to get closer to the loot up this way. I probably will go fist this run. Yeah, I mean, maybe if I sweet talk them enough, I could convince them to sub out Bone Shaper for Meteor for me or something. And I could have, like, a real class. I would take Kelp. That's what I would like. Remove Bone Shaper from my game and give me Kelp. I don't know if Deathwalker has killed a guard yet. I'm not in denial, you are. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab the Banner of Strength here, I think. Just toss it behind and do some advantaged attacks. Can't go wrong. Short rest, move, shadow, Fluid Knight. I like it. And then maybe here I can go fast and shoot this guy. Or maybe I'm just gonna move and loot. That's fine, because I just want to move shadows and Fluid Knight. Fast Priest means he gets closer to me, and he kills. Oh well. Show me a +1. Not quite. Why doesn't Bone Shaper just summon the skeletons before the fight? I mean, you can summon one. You actually can summon one before the fight. It just takes 2 perks to do it. And then, I don't know. Maybe I should go for that early. But I'm not playing a Bone Shaper except for 1 level. Kill him. There we go. Did that progress my Exterminator? No. So I can't get it because I didn't kill an archer. That's sad. Exhaustion does not count as a death in hardcore. So the way the permadeath rules work is you're supposed to leave your body on the board and it can still be attacked. So you only perma-die if you die to damage, which is why I immediately moved Banner Spear here. So Banner Spear has set up a little formation protecting Blinkblade's dead body, which is right here. And under no, like, basically the way I'm going to rule it is if any monster would have attacked an exhausted body, then that character is then dead. But because Banner Spear moved here before priests ever had an opportunity to attack, any focus they've had always would have gone into the Banner Spear before the Blinkblade. So right now there's a Blinkblade sitting here with 4 health, going at 99 initiative every round. And if it ever gets targeted, then I would consider Blinkblade dead. But until that happens, Blinkblade is alive. And so the only way for a character to like die in the game is if they don't have any cards in their hand and die to damage, which can happen if you just get hit multiple times in the same turn, which is basically what happened to Blinkblade because the stupid priest went really fast at 9. Yeah, I thought about that, and the way I've decided to rule it, I think, is that even if they draw the miss, it still kills. And so that makes things like Frozen Corpse's cone attack really scary. It would be really nice if they drew a kiss. Man, I can't believe I didn't get Exterminator on Deathwalker. That's so sad. But now it's just move and loot on every character. Oh my goodness. The priests have it out for me today. I was going to pull the priest in and hit both of them with Resolved Courage and kill this guy. But instead, I'm disarmed. They keep drawing really good things. Can I go here? Yeah, if I go here, the Banner of Strength is the focus, not the Blinkblade. Ooh, I can... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So I'll just move here. I have a ton of cards on Gem. I'll move here and Firefly Swarm so I can hit both. Nice. Worth it. And I could poison, but I think I'm going to pass on that. I'll just hit him with a Fluid Knight this next turn. And we're just looting. Oh, I guess with Incendiary Throw being bugged, I probably will get a wound on him, even if I deal no damage. Do I have a teleport? No, only if I take damage. So, do I have any hope of ever getting to... Yeah, move 3, move 2, I can get there. So I want to lose a different card, so I have that move 3. Reckless Jab is totally fine. I probably just want to pull him in. So I'll pull him in and then move 3 over this direction. And then I can Icebound Quills, and I'll probably kill. Nice. He is not attacking, so Blinkblade is fine. And we got the wound. I guess I go here. Big damage? Hey, there we go. I think that means that I'm not going to attack him here. I will just move here and that will switch me. And then now, Icebound Quills, I kill. And even if he gets his 9-speed multi-target, he would target Jim and Banner and not the Blinkblade who's right next to him. Oh, dang. I could short rest and jump over and pick up this loot, but my battle goal was to only long rest. And I would rather have 1 check than 1 loot. But I would like to go ahead and just get the kill on this guy and end it. Okay. So as long as I don't miss... Crit for good measure. And we can get an experience out of Drag Down. Alright, I don't feel like I got super amazing stuff. I did see Snow Thistle. I saw a single hide. I saw quite a bit of gold. I did kill 2 guards on Deathwalker, which is her retirement goal. I don't think I got very many of my battle goals. So that definitely could have gone better. Honorary bystander? What do you mean? Jim did 39 damage. Jim did more damage than Banner Spear. Why is Jim the honorary bystander? Tied for killing the most enemies. Explain that one to me. Okay, I did get an herb here. I got 12 of my gold. I got both of my guards. And I got 3 of the 8 loot tokens that I needed. So that actually wasn't that bad. I never suffered damage while long resting. I feel like I lost a card. And then, yeah, I failed some should have been easy goals. Oh, we got 2 Snow Thistle. But we did not get the Rock Root. And who did the most damage? Deathwalker, of course. Of course it was Deathwalker. Alright. Not the worst, level 1. It is definitely getting easier.
You lower your weapon and breathe as the...
And, we'll probably go try Algok Scouting, because we did Offensive last time, and the problem with Offensive is you can just cheese it really easily by just rushing past, but then you don't pick up any loot.
When a stern knock raps against the front door of your longhouse.
Alright. So I'm going to sub one character out, and sub a Drifter in, and go try to play a Strong Foundation. Who is my character to sub out? I'm going to leave Blinkblade in, because I want to get a lot of gold and just retire Blinkblade quickly, and then we'll just make another Blinkblade after we retire him. So I would love to just go get this 100 gold real quick. So Blinkblade will stay in. I guess Deathwalker can't progress her retirement at all. And both of the other characters can. Because Banner can get wood, and Gem can get herbs. So we'll sub out Deathwalker. And we're going to make a Drifter, and we're just going to make him until we get a Strong Foundation. There we go. The Aether Outpost. And we will give Drifter Amulet of Life. I was really missing that on my previous Drifter. And I guess a Heater Shield. Not to jinx things, but theoretically, if one were to lose one of all the characters, would you restart from the beginning of the campaign? So I'm playing it as class permadeath. So, like when a Banner Spear dies, I cannot make another Banner Spear. If one retires, that's fine. I can make another one. But if a class dies, then that entire class is removed for forever. Because otherwise, it would just be playing scenarios over and over again with level 1 characters. And it would be annoying, but we'd get there eventually. Alright, I do not have very much stuff that I can craft. I can go ahead and craft a Protective Scepter here with wood and a hide. And then Crude Bow is the only thing I can get with just wood, but that doesn't do anything for Geminate because you have exact ranges with all your range stuff. So I guess we don't get anything. I didn't pick up a single piece of metal. Wait, I think I did on Deathwalker, didn't I? Deathwalker picked up 2 metal. Okay, so we can get the Craftsman maybe? Or do I want the mining camp? Okay, I don't have enough wood for the mining camp. I don't have enough metal for the logging camp, and I don't have enough wood for the hunting lodge. But I can upgrade the Craftsman, which gives me heavy sword. So let's do that. Take some of your wood, your metal, and I guess Deathwalker's hide. Nobody else has hide. And we will build that Deathwalker out, Drifter in, and to a strong foundation, and hopefully we win this. Okay, Snow Thistle, Arrowvine. I would love to get the Arrowvine. We already have the Snow Thistle on Gem, but Arrowvine on Gem would be nice. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this one. Is it this one's wound, this one is you lose a potion?
As you follow.
I think that's what it is. So we don't have a potion, so we click the left one. All right, 2 or more enemies in the same round. Pretty hard here. Suffer damage from an attack while you long rest. Never enter a hex occupied by a figure or obstacle. I do have winged shoes. And jumping over things to get a formation is very doable. Maybe we'll go for Slayer and try to force it. I never set Drifter's cards, so let's... We just want Fortitude is the only thing we're missing out on. I was thinking about this Fortitude loss earlier today. I've never played it before, but whenever you kill an enemy, regain a charge. I think there are a lot of places that could be really good, especially any scenario where you're kind of split off, where like Drifter's guaranteed to be getting the kills. I think that this can do really well throughout this storyline, because in the next level there are like 6 different rooms, and you could just split off one character to go take each room, in which case Drifter would be guaranteed to pick up all of his kills. And so that's like 4 guaranteed Fortitude procs. And then in the following level, there are 4 points that you're trying to protect, and monsters spawn close to the points and each walk towards 1 point. So if Drifter just takes 1 corner, then Drifter would get all of the Fortitude procs from the monsters in that corner. Take only short rests, gain 13 XP, end with 3 hit points or less. Let's go 13 XP. 3 or fewer cards, but not exhausted. Let's go for that. And never exit a hex adjacent to an enemy, be targeted by 3 or more attacks, or become exhausted. Let's be targeted by 3 or more attacks. There are snow imps, so it's possible. I do not know what this looks like in 4-player, but hopefully we can just fight through. Whew. I'm very tired. So the thing in this level, every monster adds push 2 to all of their attacks, and there are some icy terrain tiles to like push you extra far, and there are a bunch of hazards on the map to push you into the hazards, which is very frustrating. Especially because this Living Bones, he wants to see multiple targets, which means that he would walk right here. Whereas like normally if he would just step here, he wouldn't push Banner Spear into a hazard. But since he has multi-target, he goes here and pushes into the hazard. Ooh, this looks disgusting. Okay. We really, really, really want to kill these 3 snow imps absolutely as fast as possible. That's making me think Gem, start in ranged mode, and just double hit this guy. I'll just attack him for 2, attack him for 4, I think. And then as long as my attack for 4 doesn't miss, I kill him. And that'll switch me to melee, and then I can do stuff here. And it saves my into my embrace pull, which I can potentially use with this. So hopefully that's that snow imp down. Blink Blade, could we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with jump? And just twin strike and hit this guy, hit this guy? If Blink Blade's standing right here, it's impossible to be pushed into a hazard, which is nice. And also, with all of the melee enemies, only one of them would come up to hit Blink Blade. I think I really like that. The only problem is that it would be really nice to kill this snow imp. But for Blink Blade to do that, I mean, it would have to be like Blurry Jab, attack, and wound, and then wait a couple turns. Okay, I just hope that this Snow Imp doesn't reach anybody on this turn, and then we send somebody out to hit it next turn, I think. I could place a banner and try to keep it in range for the whole scenario. Oh, but I only have one move banner card. You've been brainstorming new strategies for me. Here's your latest. Ideally, at the beginning of a scenario, invoke Parlay. Use your words. Unfortunately, I kind of stumble around with my words quite a bit, as I'm sure you've noticed. So for me personally, it's probably not the best strategy. I could start right here. Step 1 with Javelin, pull this guy in, hit both of them with the tip of the spear. 2 attack 3s. The only problem with that is it doesn't really feel like it's progressing a win condition very much. Because all I'm doing is hitting some frozen corpses, which I probably want to I probably want to kill everything else first. I want to kill the Snow Imps and the Living Bones before the frozen corpses, but like, do I really turn down 2 attack 3s that get the pierce? I don't think so. So if I step there, Drifter, I think I want Retaliate on Drifter, because a lot of my heals are just going to be going into removing brittles, and so they don't necessarily need to be big heals. We can also just throw on continuous health if we need it. So let's go Crushing Weight and Relentless. The only thing I don't like is that if I'm right here, then this Living Bones is going to come up and push me. Ah, but if Banner moves here, then this guy can't. Okay, this is good. I think this is a good setup for everybody. Oh. Except I moved Blink Blade. And so now it's not a good setup for Blink Blade. What is this elite going to do? 1, 2, 3, and... So he's going to move 3 and hit Gem. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. Big damage? Okay, now I would kill with a -1. So maybe I don't muddle myself. Because right now, I kill with everything except for -2 and miss. So that's 17 out of 19 kill. Whereas if I muddle myself, I only don't kill with the miss. But it's like, it's very similar odds. Alright, cool. Now I'm not muddled for next turn. And I did pick up the kill, and so at least I won't get double brittled on the same guy. But I did mess up Blink Blade, didn't I? That's not good. Oh, also I need Blink Blade to be right here to get my Banner Spear formation off. What was I thinking? I would really like to kill this Snow Imp, but I just can't reach there, can I? Only if I slide into the hazard, and that doesn't feel worth it. Yeah, because like I could end in this corner, but then this Snow Imp would hit me. The Elite Snow Imp would hit me. Okay, this is no good. I can't believe I messed up the initiative on these guys. I can go here and hit this one, and then Gem goes here and hits this one. And I still get an attack with Pierce, but it's not amazing. It is definitely not amazing. Protective Scepter, the Blink Blade. Yeah, I don't think there was a way to get the Elite Snow Imp. And it's push 2 on this level. Oh, thank you, shield. Okay. This was not an amazing start. We're gonna need to get a good turn 2. We're gonna need a good turn 2. So hopefully it's not an attack out of Snow Imps. They generally have 5 attacks, and that was not a shuffle, so they have 4 attacks left. So 4 and 7 chance that they're attacking, which would be pretty bad. Blinkblade basically has to go slow here. Dang, I don't have a way to eat the wind. Oh, that's really bad. Drifter does not have a way to move 5 to get to this guy, unless I play the No Remorse Loss, but I don't think I'm doing that. I could play No Remorse bottom, move here, hit this guy for 5, move here, and then Vile Assault the Elite Snow Imp. It would be a play. Honestly, right now, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, even though it seems really dumb. I definitely messed up Blinkblade on that previous turn. I'm wondering if I can get anything with a move 4 Mobilize Self. Maybe we don't look at Blinkblade. Blinkblade's a little depressing. Move 3 with Kinetic Transfer, and then maybe just... Or move 3 with Cascading Reaction, and maybe just attack for 2. Banner Spear is quite upset with positioning. Let's look at Gem, because Gem, I mean, it could be just Icebound Quills. Ooh, Drag Down Bottom. The problem with Drag Down Bottom is I only get the Elite Snow Imp, and it's not even guaranteed to attack this turn. A Reckless Jab Disarm isn't bad. Maybe I move in 3 with Hornet Stinger and give disadvantage. Move 3, give disadvantage. Reckless Jab and disarm this guy. The problem is that they just like push me back, and so it's really hard to get onto the target I want to hit. I could just Fortitude and try to kill this guy. It would be attack for 6, so a +1, he would die to wound. Oh, it does not take me long to find myself in a difficult position. I know that this level can be hard, so I wanted to do it early. Part of me wants to throw down the Banner of Hope for some healing, but maybe I just run back and I regroup myself for right now. I also could move here and disarm this guy, which I don't hate. We really just need to see their card. I mean, maybe the Living Bones will be really kind to me and stand still. There are also a couple cards where this guy wouldn't reach anybody. A lot is going to come down to whether or not the Snow Imps are attacking. And if they are attacking, I don't know exactly how I try to deal with that. No Remorse Vile Assault is definitely my best way for trying to deal with that, but that's like a lot of Drifter stamina. I mean, we go down to 8 cards immediately. That feels really bad. But I don't have Javelin to pull anymore. I definitely feel like I need to back off and heal. And then Blink Blade's guaranteed having to go slow this turn. Maybe I'm just hoping for a kill. What do we get? Okay, good. Good. This is nearly best case scenario. Jim played drag down, right? Reckless jab, nice. Nice. I mean, we won level 1 with no deaths, and now we're here. I got very lucky with this turn specifically, so no complaints from me. Maybe very lucky is not the... It is a bad Frozen Corpse card, but it was a good card from Snow Imps and Living Bones. Now, I need to eat ice this next turn so that they can't have multi-target. But that won't be an issue. I can just go here. I'm just going to go into the corner. And then now that they're multi-target, I really want to kill this guy, so I will pay 2 ticks. Good. We get the kill. That's good enough for me. Yeah, Banner Spear got brittled and then hit after being brittled. Oh, I get pushed into the hazard. It's very annoying. But we're alive. +1? No, not quite. Alright, at least that guy's nearly dead. This was definitely not bad. Oh. I just realized that I played Relentless, which gives me Retaliate 2, Range 2, and everything has Push 2. So I'm almost never going to get any of those Retaliates actually off. And now it's really tough to get onto the Snow Imps. Okay. No. Dang. Okay, I guess Jim is going to play move 3 and attack this guy, or maybe attack this guy with Icebound Quills. I would just need a +1 to kill. And that would be good. And it gets rid of the ice so the Snow Imps can't be multi-target. Banner. I guess if Incendiary Throw is bugged, it's guaranteed to kill this guy, but it would set an element, which I don't want. Just go fast with Resolved Courage and move here an Unbreakable Wall. That's fine. I would prefer to push into hazards, but maybe that's not doable. Here, it's going to be move 2, heal 2. Do I just want to, like, move, heal? I'm not ecstatic about the idea of attacking anything, because this guy has Retaliate 3, Retaliate 2. A poison on him wouldn't be bad. We're gonna need a way to, like, actually do some damage to him at some point. What's Blinkblade thinking here? Move 4, poison, self-hit both for 4. It's just a little bit too aggressive for me. But unfortunately, I can't reach this Snow Imp, which is where I would really like to be. Maybe I just go here and go invisible, but like it's just not helping. Not helping is not good. I could wound the frozen corpse, and that wouldn't be bad. But once again, it's not necessarily helping. Coming over here and going invisible could help me kill the living bones. What about kinetic transfer, move 2, and then attack range with temporal displacement into this guy, kills with a +1? I kind of like that. The only problem is that I can't push this guy unless this one's dead. I can go here and push him. And I push him 1, 2. That's pretty good. I like that. Let's go with this. Okay, hit 1 with all attacks is bad. Okay, this is a very, very, very deadly round. But this guy dies. Oh my gosh, Banner! We can't be doing that. We cannot be doing that. Wow, that is a really, really, really bad time to miss. Please get a +1. We eat the ice, so it's not multi-target. Dang it. Okay, 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 okay. What is the play? What is the play? I mean, it's definitely move 2, heal 2, right? The problem is, if I move, then this Frozen Corpse Elite hits Geminate and pushes it into the hazard. So maybe I don't move. Maybe I just poison this guy. Blink Blade has to go here and push this guy. And then hit this guy at range and kill. Good. So this Snow Imp is going to see 1, 2, and hit Banner, which is really good. He's going to move 2 and hit Banner. This Snow Imp... Wait, who's first? Frozen Corpse is first. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, Blink Blade's going to get hurt so bad here, and everybody's gone already. I'm going to have to lose a card. Alright, so Gem gets attacked. Oh, we dodged the crit with leather armor. That's so good. This targets Banner, who survives. Where's the fire from? Oh, Blink Blade set fire. I guess it's not the end of the world. It didn't kill anybody. Oh, but this hurts. Okay, that actually did, like, its best job of not hurting. And they pushed me away from the living bones. Whoa. Okay. This is still very not good. One, two, three, four. Ugh. Wow. I feel like I have to just throw down the Banner of Hope because it removes the brittle from both of these. Drifter really wants to go fast, go here and hit the Snow Imp, but then the Frozen Corpse just pushes him back into the hazard. And it's also entirely possible that I just don't even pick up the kill. Blinkblade is out of tokens, so has to go slow. At least Blinkblade is healthy here, but... But what even is the turn? Well, if I go here and I immobilize Muddle both of these guys, actually, that's pretty good. What does Gem have? Push these guys both away. Or... Unfortunately, I can't into my embrace with this hazard. And Scarab Flight barely doesn't reach this hazard, which would have been really nice. I could go for a heal. Maybe we play these cards and we potentially go for a loss. I don't know, I'm pulling at straws. Please show me a not attacking card out of Snow Imps. They just shuffled, so it's a 3 and 5 chance is what we're looking for. And that is not it. And they outspeed Blinkblade, which is bad. Okay, so Drifter... Drifter has to go for the Snow Imp, right? Yeah, I don't even reach anything else. The problem, though, is going for Snow Imp means that I get pushed back into the hazard, which is really bad. Attack for 4, suffer 3. But I just don't see an alternative. I could heal Blinkblade. Because what's going to happen over here? Banner's going to throw down the Banner of Hope. And then the Skeleton's going to move 1, 2. And hit these two. So that's really bad. I don't know. I feel like I have to pick up this kill right here. So please get a 0. I don't even get the kill. That's really, really bad. So now I could move forward and I could go for the kill on this guy. And then Living Bones targets Banner Spear and Blinkblade. Just damage here doesn't help anything. Banner of Hope doesn't really help much of anything. We're just in lose some cards territory, I think. So let's just try to save Drifter's life. Yeah. Okay, and now what? This guy's going next. I can push him down here so that he targets Drifter, but he's pretty likely to kill Drifter. Man, this scenario is so rough. So, I mean, I guess I push him here and hopefully he pulls a minus on Banner. Is my only hope. Nope. Oh my gosh. I hate this level. I'm gonna move to damage myself, but this is gonna immobilize the Living Bones, so he can't do anything next turn. And it muddles the Frozen Corpse, so he does less to Drifter. Well, we saved the crit. We saved Drifter from dying. Blinkblade now has one fast turn to run up here. Living Bones can't get me, and I just hope to kill the Snow Imp. Gem also targets the Snow Imp. Banner just long rests. And Drifter... 1, 2... Drifter moves 3, so that this guy can't push him into a corner, and then heals for 3. Okay, that's pretty good cards from the monsters. Especially if I pick up this kill with a +1. Okay. I mean, I just don't want anybody next to the Living Bones. Gem is going to move 1, 2... Oh, I guess I can't slide with this, can I? Let's get back a Crushing Weight tick and heal. He's going to immobilize and brittle. I'm going to pull him to right here, and now he can't push Drifter. And I'll just go right here, because I'll be in melee mode this next turn. Actually, no, I want to be in the hex I'm in, and I can immobilize them both. Maybe I wound and immobilize both of them. I like that. Alright. It's not over. But it's not good. Blinkblade has to go slow, so we'll just long rest. Gem, we're gonna Flailing Tendrils and Drag Down, and Drifter... There's no way that that's fast enough, so I just have to short rest. Oh, I'm immobilized anyway. Damn. I could step here and pull. If I step and pull him, unfortunately, I can't disarm, which is definitely what would be best. I could go here and Resolved Courage both, but that's very aggressive. I guess if I'm losing cards on somebody, though, Banner is actually not the worst character for that. Am I just healing the brittle off and hitting with a Fortitude? I think I am. And maybe I kill. Alright. Oh, but if I do this, then this guy gets a hit on me while he's immobilized. Or maybe he's dead. Drifter can target the skeleton instead, I guess. Okay, maybe he's dead. Although we did miss one of the guys I would have really liked to have hit. Beautiful. Oh, other than I'm wounding Banner, aren't I? Drifter played a heal here. So I can just heal Banner. Banner's the focus anyway. Oh, but I needed to heal myself. Because I only kill this guy with crit, and if not, I die to retaliate. So I guess I just don't do the attack. But Banner lives. Skeleton dies. Now Blinkblade has a turn. Oh, this scenario is stressful. The push is so annoying. Okay. I need to just get some healing out. I can go here and disarm him, and that'll be fine. That'll be worth it. And then Blinkblade is going to kinetic transfer him. And then Drifter is just going to heal up. And Geminate is going to long rest. And we're safe for this turn. He's probably dead. Okay, he's definitely dead now. We're just healing. And we're alive. And everybody's just going to regenerate themselves. Smoldering Hatred, Scarab Flight. Maybe Scarab Flight goes down. Alright. Going to regroup to heal myself. I'm going to reshape the guys. And I'm going to drive recharge. And then everybody is set up healing, except the Drifter, who's already healthy. But he'll just move one, loot one. And 2 rest cycles for this first room I do not think is very good. Do I get the other Arrowvine? No, I do not. I would have loved a medal on Blinkblade too. Alright, now everybody gets to heal to full. It's just going to take a little bit, but long rest will help. Move 4 is fine. We can just build up another charge, right? Just move 3. I don't mind opening the door next turn with invisibility, I think. So we'll just save experimental with Blurry Jab to get in the right position. And then finally, maybe move myself up and I can potentially get it into my Embrace next turn. Ooh, I can heal here. Right there might be a little bit close. But I put Drifter in front. I mean, he'll get pushed back, so he won't get, like, super focused. And Blinkblade just gets closer. And now we're healthy-ish. Probably save regroup. Maybe I'm just throwing out some range damage. I don't know. We will figure it out. Gem is low, but we run in an invisible. Is there any chance I don't run an invisible? No, because I don't have enough move to run it with anything else. Do I just long rest right here? Gem goes as late as possible and hopes to get double hits. And Banner wants to go in relatively early to potentially tank something and maybe hit with the Javelin. So let's see what we have in this room.
Taking a short breath to
wow, that's terrifying in 4-player.
Odd sensation. It's
4 Snow Imps. This is not good. Standing Still Living Bones is nice, but we do have an elite Living Bones to deal with this time. Move 2 on the Elite Frozen Corpse. And ranged attacks. I think I stay literally right here on Blink Blade. And that means that this Elite Frozen Corpse can't reach Drifter. And the Living Bones didn't move at all, which is nice. Hello, Martin. Let's see. If I move up here, I'm not in range to hit. But also, if I'm standing right here, then anybody who wants to walk through Blink Blade, anybody who wants to walk in to hit has to walk through the hazard, which is kind of nice. Just barely don't reach. Just barely. This would have been a much better spot for... Okay, but I can go here and attack here. And then now I at least get to change. I just don't pull because then he would reach. Alright. Well, we managed to open the door and have nobody take any damage. I just don't have the AoE I need to kill these snow imps. There also is ice, and I don't think I have a way to eat it. Hornbeetle Carapace bottom, move 1, shield 2. Maybe I need to play drag down, and then I can potentially play the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, disarm, disarm, or 1, 2, 3, 4, disarm, disarm. Maybe I play drag down, reckless jab, and I can potentially get 3 disarms out with an attack for 4. Late. Blink Blade, I'm just gonna long rest slow. And then if this guy walks through, he has to walk through the hazard. Which means that Drifter... Maybe I just throw a poison. I think I want to go late. So let's play Precision Aim Fortitude. Hopefully it's just not attack out of Snow Imps. And then hopefully a couple things will come through the hazards. Like maybe both of the Living Bones come through the hazards. And then everybody's healthy here, so I don't need a heal. I guess they have an element already, so I can Driving Inspiration, and I'm not helping them too much. And then I go for a disarm next turn quickly. Snow Imps aren't attacking, which is good. Frozen Corpse isn't reaching. So let's just hit... Can I hit this guy? Yeah, let's go for this guy. Okay, we dodged the miss. Living Bones, he would see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. He definitely sees Drifter, which means he's going to go here and then push Drifter away. And then this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3 and not reach. So I don't need to move or do anything, but Gem has move for jump. Unless I don't want to play that, but I think I do. So I'll just leave Gem as is. This is pretty decent. You watch the speedrun videos from Gloomhaven. Is any record still on, or no? Nobody has. I haven't even checked speedrun.com for a while, but I don't think anybody has done any Gloomhaven runs. Yeah. Nobody has beaten any of my Gloomhaven runs. There's really only been one person who's done any speed running themselves, and that's Code Gorilla, who did a little bit of one person besides me. did a little bit of all classes and then a little bit of easy speed runs. I don't want to run in here. Oh, also if I run in here, then the living bones target me. So if Jim runs in, it just gets attacked a lot, which I don't love, so I guess I will just back out. I tried to go late, but I just was not late enough. And then Drifter. I guess I can move Drifter right here. No, because then the frozen corpse would get me. So I'll just move a tick forward and get a ranged attack here. And then Frozen Corpse doesn't reach, which is nice. This guy has to step here, and he'll push me away after the first hit. So he doesn't get to do the subsequent hits. And Blink Blade. Blink Blade could Temporal Displacement bottom to kill this guy. Could also... I would really love to, like, go do some stuff on Blink Blade, but it's just so risky. It's so easy for Blink Blade to just go in and die. And I just, it feels like I have no damage to get through any of these monsters. Let's see. I mean, Drifter has move 2, heal 2. And then do I just Bloodletting and hit this guy for 5? I mean, why not? What else? I could, if I'm standing where Blink Blade is, that's a really good Hornet Stinger to get a lot of poison. So Blink Blade will just quickly... I mean, maybe I just need to move here and kill this guy and go invisible. I don't love it. Oh, I do not like this. I could disarm this guy. I can disarm the elite living bones, can I? 1, 2... If I move with jump, I can. Because I can just ignore the ice by jumping into the hex. And then now I disarm the elite. And that's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, and he actually takes some damage. He actually takes some damage. We move here. Because this will kill 1 Snow Imp. I could push this Snow Imp away. I could also push the Frozen Corpse through a hazard. Let's do it. So push this guy away so that he won't reach. Push this guy through the hazard so that he takes some damage. And then don't push this one because I go invisible here and it kills it. Now I don't have a time token, but I did provide some extra safety. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the best Gloomhaven speedrunner in the world. I'd say I'm the only Gloomhaven speedrunner in the world. A slight difference. Which character from Gloomhaven is my favorite, and which is the strongest? My favorite to play is the Lightning Bolts. I also like the Mind Thief, and I can enjoy the Cragheart quite a bit. And, I mean, for strongest, I would just say Lightning. You are right. Only does equal best. Let's see. So we've got move 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So this guy would move here and shoot Banner. If I move Gem here, then he just shoots Gem. This guy moves 1, 2, doesn't reach. So I think my play is going to be to go here. I get to hit both of these guys, poison the one who's not poisoned, maybe kill the elite. I do kill the elite. I draw a curse, and I get the poison. And then I'll be pushed away. Technically correct is definitely the best kind of correct. And then now... Oh. I can move and hit this guy, but I suffer hazard. And then I just heal it right back up, but then I also take retaliate from him unless I get a +2. Man, I wish Gem or Banner had already been pushed back. But Banner's this guy's focus, so this is fine. +2. Not quite. They're pushing me so far back. Oh, I did not realize this guy. That's fine. That's actually better. What? No. That pushed me 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. Why did he push me 4 hexes? Excuse you? That's really dumb. That's super frustrating. Just have to hope that the snow imps don't reach, which I don't think they will. I probably just like bottom attack, top attack. Go fast. Oh, I'm very unlikely to kill with a top attack, but I think it's what I do. I could short rest and shoot him at range to increase the odds of Drifter killing. And then Drifter runs for 4 with its bottom. We're not getting that much more out of Banner. But we're still alive for now. Okay, multi-target from the Snows, but I don't think it's a big deal. Oh, I wanted Banner to go first. Die? Nice. Okay. And then this guy has move 4. But I'll move Banner up so that he targets Banner. And so I can just go, like, right here. The Snow Imp... Move 3. Okay. I just run all the way back. The problem is that now... So this guy moved 3, 1, 2, 3, he won't reach anybody. This guy moved 3, 1, 2, 3, he sees Gem. And he has multi-target. This guy's going first. Maybe I can crit? No. Barely not. Alright, is he going to push me for 4 again? Yes, there is a big room after here. Oh, and now Gem's dead. Oh! But there is most definitely a room after this. The room has like 10 enemies in it too. Wait. Undo. Amulet of Life. And now we long rest. The only person who's dead is Banner. And Blinkblade right here. I don't have any AoE way to deal 1 damage. Going invisible would be nice because it would kill 2 targets. I guess maybe I just Twin Strike, hit, move, hit. Just try to kill both, and then I just run away into the corner. Definitely seems like the best thing for Blinkblade to do. And then here, I could just double hit this Snow Imp. I can go disarm him. This is after 37 though, so he has a chance to go. Yep. Oh, why did I say it? Why did I say it? All right, Living Bone standing still is good. That means we hit here. We move here. We hit here. And we move here. Drifter is just going to move closer. And he'll Geminate. Who got like super pushed for no good reason. Regroup, heal here, or 1-2 Javelin. I kind of like the Javelin, I think. Oh, oops. Wrong card. Move with this one to Javelin him. Okay, good job, Banner. You are helping. With that shield, Blinkblade survives a crit. Top of setting the charge, No. That is incorrect. It is not supposed to push there. Monsters prioritize the most push possible, which means that he should have pushed through the icy terrain, not through the hazard. Monsters prioritize maximum push, which means he had to have pushed through the icy terrain. So I'm undoing it because that is the game being wrong. That is not my fault. I use the top of set for the charge when it will kill something that wouldn't have otherwise died. Or, well, it could have died to just like an attack 2, but if I know it's guaranteed to die, and against high shield target. Right? It frustrates me. We have to undo a ton. But like this is just straight up, it's programmed incorrectly. Yeah, okay. I went back slightly too far, but... so now where do I even put the Blinkblade? I guess I just don't... I don't have Blinkblade tank that guy, because he'll always push me into a bad spot. But if I just move Drifter here... Push 2 on Drifter doesn't get it into any hazards. And so now I just heal myself. And I guess we know Banner's gonna miss. So we go. So we just heal Drifter. Ah, dang, there's the other Aravine. So Gem did not get it. This push is so annoying, though, because it's like, it's really hard to have enough movement to get back into the fight after being pushed away. Alright, we don't have to worry about this snow ump next turn, at least. But 8 health snow umps are so difficult for low-level characters to deal with. And, yeah, I don't have a time token on Blink Blade. Alright, we can long rest. We just play the 2 cards that we have and hope to not die to Living Bones. Except he's probably just going to walk over and push me into the hazard, and that probably kills. I guess I long rest. And, okay, I can double hit the Living Bones. That's actually pretty good. That could kill. Dang it. Man, he took advantage of my disarm turn. And this guy's going to get shield and remove his poison. So now I don't do much to him. Do I even attack, actually? Yeah, because I have a turn that I can play in my other form. Alright. Curse out. How many curses did I have? I guess I got hit by a multi-target curse card, didn't I? I could crit here. No. Got a little bit of damage, though. This wasn't the end of the world, but we just really did not accomplish that much with them shielding and healing. Big damage? No. Blinkblade has a time token, though. Oh, but no cards, right? I'm not super unhealthy. I want to save cards that can get me ticks. Bloodletting can get ticks. Precision aim can get ticks. I guess Fortitude can't, but it seems really good in the next room. As do healing. Maybe I drop my fast card. But that's very sketchy. Driving Inspiration with, I guess, just moving. My only 2 cards, but I will just hit with Drag Down and Transform. And then move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think just punch him in the face. And long rest. Alright, heavy damage card, but maybe we're going to be okay. I think I target here. Now Drifter goes in all the way and targets the Living Bones to potentially save Blink Blade. Good. And now Gem theoretically could kill, but most likely not. It's probably going to miss push the Drifter, though, isn't it? It's going to miss push the Drifter, and he's going to die. I should have given him a shield with Banner Spear. But once again, it's miss pushing him. Yeah, that is incorrect. It should definitely push this way because it wants to prioritize. So I'm undoing it again because the game is cheating. And I guess it means that I target the Snow Ump instead of the Living Bones. But that's really frustrating because it's just because it's doing it wrong. damage. If it gives push 4 again into Geminate and pushes me into the... Why is it pushing me for 4? Why is it pushing me for 4 instead of just 2? That doesn't make any sense. This is the second time that Geminate has gotten pushed for 4 into this hazard when he just has push 2. He just has push 2. Oh, this is driving me crazy. One, two. Let's just go into the next room and get it started.
You finally get a glimpse of the elemental
it doesn't look
ray.
as bad as I was
encased
thinking it
in
might.
solid ice. Next to it, a wraith-like creature feeds
2
off its
elite
energy.
snow imps is bad. And we do have to kill all enemies. But like, if Geminate dies, it just doesn't even count, because we got pushed into that hazard twice when we shouldn't have. I don't want to kill this guy. Like, accidentally killing this guy would be kind of unfortunate, so I think maybe I'm just gonna move 2 and do nothing. Although if Drifter misses the kill, that would be bad. But we go here, we get a tick back. Has it been using my Relentless without giving me the damage? Okay, good. We kill and get a tick back. Cool. And they crit on the very first hit. That's not good. We cannot let this thing die. Gosh, and Geminate got pushed back even further, so it's just going to take forever to get into that next room. I shouldn't have gone in on Blink Blade, but I really wanted to see what it looked like. Oh my gosh, and they're just only pulling really good cards. And of course it's attacks out of everybody. Alright, well, we definitely lost now. It's gotta just be cascading reaction. It's the only thing I can do. So probably with kinetic transfer, move, make him suffer, hit him for 3 and wound him, move up here, hit him for 3 and wound him. Drifter moves in and heals. I'm in melee mode. I really just need to get in there, but I would love to long rest. We'll short rest. And then in melee mode, I'm just move 3 switching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to reach with an attack this turn, but I can next turn. No, it's only been push 2 or push 4 with that one specific skeleton. And not with all of his attacks, only with a couple of them. Blink Blade. Crit. I would love a crit or a +2 here. That is neither of those. I guess he's targeting me, though, which I prefer. Ooh, I don't know. I wish I could reach that other snow imp over there. But I guess Blink Blade getting hit is better, and I target this guy. Because we just need to get some wounds going. Move 4. Alright, we'll take 3. And then this will hit Blink Blade and crit. That's not good. Move 3, switch. And we set Horn Beetle. But now with move 4, Geminate gets in there this next turn. Alright, Blink Blade survives that. I just have to let it tank that. Rhymeheart will now be dealing less damage, but he also has shield 2 now. And if the skeletons ever attack, basically we lose. But also, like, it just doesn't even feel like it counts. Okay, I have to go slow here. Yeah. That's that, and then move 4 with an Into My Embrace. Then we have a double disarm. Deadly Shot is a pretty bad card to lose, but... Let's see, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not worth. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and then Fortitude. Yeah, this is not good. I think we lose here. Oh, hit 1 with all attacks is so bad. Oh, okay. I can get all the way in here, which is nice. I guess it doesn't matter, because Banner can just always lose a card instead of getting hit. I guess I want this dead so that it doesn't heal. Move the Retaliate forward. And just hit this guy. This guy. Oh, Drifter. If only you had actually reached. That guy dies. This guy heals. Blink Blade, I guess, just makes this guy suffer too. Move 1 heal, and then just make this wounded guy suffer. And Banner will lose cards instead of the scenario getting hit. Then this Living Bones pushes Banner and she survives, but unfortunately this guy will hit the scenario. Okay. The scenario survived this turn. We move 4. Wow, both of my allies are standing in the way. But an attack with pull. Really would have preferred to see more damage from that, but it is what it is. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled him, because now if he gets a turn, he kills Banner. Drag down Reckless Jab, move in, attack him. No Remorse, Vile Assault. Move probably here. Hit this guy, hit this guy, hit this guy. Short rest, go fast, and see what we get. Okay, we probably didn't want to go invisible anyway. Kinetic Transfer's pretty good. Although I can't push this guy into a hazard over there. I can't push him into a hazard anywhere. So I guess Blurry Jab, Twin Strike. Do I even need to add the Pierce? Blurry Jab is basically attack for 4. I would need a +1. So with Twin Strike, I kill him with a 0. If I push him 1, 2... Wait. 1, 2, 3. I just barely can't push him into that. It's going to be close, but I lose. It's a good snow up card. Yeah, if only Blinkblade would be level... We're level 9. That would definitely help. Kill this guy. Good. Moving doesn't help me. I guess I can pick up the loot. Crit this guy? Okay. Crit here kills? Honestly? Not bad. What's Reinhardt doing? Stand still ranged attack. Just have to hope it doesn't kill Blinkblade. Big damage? No, the opposite of big damage. That is really unfortunate. Do I need to switch, or do I... It doesn't really matter. Let's kill this guy. 0 kills? No. -1 does not, but he is disarmed. Okay, we live that. We live that. But now... Yeah. That's not good. Now I just have no cards on anybody. Dang. Oh, this stupid living bones. I mean, yeah, I lost the one that was going yesterday, and then this is just the second level of a new one. But the game cheated. Yeah, pretty much. I played level 1 and then I came here. But the game has cheated multiple times. It's doing some pushes incorrectly. And, wow, that was like a really good drag down. it's doing multiple pushes incorrectly. And for some reason at one point in time, it was giving it push 4 instead of push 2. Just so that it would push Geminate into hazards. Did that kill the scenario? No, it didn't. Hold on. Do I have any ticks? No, I don't. Oh, I barely don't reach this guy. Man, it would be really nice if I were after this thing, and I would have been able to go hit that snow imp. How fiddly is Frosthaven on Tabletop Simulator? I mean, it seems fine. I mean, it's pretty similar to playing just regular tabletop, in my opinion. Like, when you're playing regular tabletop, there's a whole lot of stuff you're going to have to deal with. And not having to set up the board is really nice. So I like it for that reason. And then there's just, it takes a long time to get used to the controls. And there is some stuff that gets really annoying to do on tabletop. There's like a small... I don't know if there is a small chance. One thing that needs to happen is Blinkblade needs to kill this guy here. But pretty much everything but miss would kill him. So Blinkblade kills that guy. Although maybe I should have had Blinkblade target Reinhardt, actually. Maybe. And then the question here is, who Drifter targets? 1, 2, and kill this? The problem is that Drifter's always the focus of Reinhardt. So I think the answer is to come here and hit Reinhardt. Well, he doesn't have Retaliate. But I needed Blinkblade to hit him. Ooh. That is rough. That is very rough. Alright, now I don't think it's winnable. Oh, come on, Geminate. Both my characters missed. Oh, the push issue's been reported. Yeah. Oh. And that is game. Honestly, given how bad Room 1 went, this went pretty well. Alright, at least we got a kill. And it was just the boss. Maybe the game will just give us the victory. For no good reason. 0 cards. Because I played double losses. Oh, this little scenario is so tough. And I wish I could say that I only lost because of the push 4 bug. Pushing Geminate extra. But I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yeah, that's all we needed. Ugh. Alright. Well, that's probably it for tonight. I'm tired. Gotta drop my son off at school in 6 hours. I guess I just won't play this storyline. Because, I mean, it's definitely not... I don't know. My goal was to try to beat all available missions in a Nuzlocke.
The sun is shimmering.
But that level's just so tough. It's probably a lot better with just 2-player. With 2-player, and I don't want a banner spear. I just need to stop playing 4-player because I'm bad at 4-player. I'm much better at controlling 2. I always just kind of I just don't handle playing 4 players well, and so mentally I just kind of shortchange 1 or 2 of them, and I just put them on like afterthought duty. And so I make plans with like 1 or 2 or 3 of the characters, and then the final character, it's just like, yeah, you do whatever. But this looks so much easier on 2-player. I think maybe +3 is just really hard in 4-player. Maybe it's just that I don't have the items and everything, but 4-player just means there are more monsters, and they have such buff-based attack that it's very easy for them to kill you. Because this right here, I mean, it looks super doable. 2 normal Snowimps would just be 4 health. This guy would be 17, and this guy would be 7 with 1 shield. That would be so easy. So much easier than the 4-player layout that had Elite, 2 extra normals, and an extra Elite. I don't know. I guess that's not that bad. If I were getting like full mileage out of all of my characters. But I did mess up the initiatives on turn 1, which put me way behind. Because it meant that Banner took a lot of damage and didn't get her 2 target attack 3 that she wanted. This room looks tough on 2-player. But not impossible. And then the final room's much easier with them attacking the elemental anchor for you. At least a little bit. 2 elite Snowimps is rough. But just 1 living bones. 2-player just definitely seems like the way to go. Anyway, good night. We'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm just going to play all 2-player. I'm not going to bother with sending 4 people to level 1. We're just going to go all 2-player, and we're just going to speed run it. In Texas, it is just about to be 1 a.m. It's 12:40. So, I generally wake up at 6:30 to get everything ready for my son, and then I wake him up at 6:50, and we leave for school around 7:05 a.m. So, just a little under 6 hours from now. I might play some tomorrow in the afternoon, though, since I'm having an early night tonight. Because the baby generally takes like an hour and a half nap in the afternoon. So we might try to get like the first 3 levels done or something like that. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.